headed to jiu-jitsu. What's up, everybody? It doesn't matter what today is, but we're gonna talk about how to start a YouTube channel headed to jiu-jitsu. Ha! Everybody was giving me trash yesterday. I was the first one here.
Watch his grip in the back of your coat. You got to sneak a little bit.
Full week of jiu-jitsu done. We're out. I gotta turn out the light. Tomorrow, I mean, today's Friday. I'm gonna stop getting hung up on the time. Like, there's a tendency when you do YouTube, or for me at least, getting hung up on the timeline. And, you know, today's Tuesday, today's Wednesday, today's Saturday. 8 days a week! I'm gonna stop doing that, because I've got a bunch of like pre-made content that's like some evergreen type content that's gonna be instructional type things. Kind of like that one, you know, from the other day where Andy taught a choke.
Because you're about to choke.
Either way, there'll be shorts or some sort of content on my channel. Maybe an episode like this one, or maybe an episode from the past, or it may be a short or something that I'm working on with Blind Lincoln, or, you know, maybe a trip, whatever it is. There'll be little bits of content, or long. It's just gonna be content so that we can get that 7 days a week. Be done. Hold up. You want to start a YouTube channel. You feel like you need all this equipment, these cameras, these experience. You don't have to have any of that. I started the Daily Stack on my iPhone. It's an iPhone 7 Plus. The best thing that you can do is to just start recording. Now, you can nitpick it and say, you know, the front camera is better than the selfie camera. Please shoot it in. Don't put here. All of World Star Hip Hop. So much information in street fights have been lost to the sidebars. Anyways, you don't need a big fancy setup. You don't need all these lights. You don't need a nice camera. You don't need this. Need this lens, that lens, this setup with a microphone and, you know, the camera. There are things that this setup lacks that I don't like. Quality of anything that you can get your hands on, put the emphasis on it having to be perfect. A camcorder versus a DSLR, you get a mirrorless versus, the list could go on. I'm not gonna get too technical because I really can get by. I can make my way around in a camera store or on a camera website. I can find what I need and specifically what I'm trying to accomplish. But as I learn about my gear and as I start having more and more people to talk to about gear, I will get more technical. You're gonna learn with me. The only thing that it doesn't have is the flip out screen. So I apologize for, in the past I've had, my head cut off or out of focus or things like that. A flip screen or a way to monitor is my next step of progression for this channel. As far as like for shooting for business and shooting for client, this does me perfectly fine. I have done many with one of these. Actually, next week we will shoot an entire vlog only on my iPhone to show you that concept. So, starting a YouTube channel. It's really just making sure that there's two things, which I've been guilty of on this I'm guilty of this. Got a very broad net for my YouTube channel. So, it's not like a really small niche where we're only talking about jiu-jitsu or we only talk about this. I have a wide range of interests. So my channel has reflected that. Some surfing plans. I have a fight coming up. I have a jiu-jitsu tournament coming up. I have kayak trips planned. I have hiking trips that are getting planned. I mean, there's a lot of things that fascinate me and interest me. I mean, it's just my ADD just manifests itself. Squirrel! That you may want to launch kind of a narrower type approach because when you let your ADD run wild, you end up running with a lot of projects. So my suggestion for YouTube channels in 2018 is find your niche. If you're a jiu-jitsu channel, jiu-jitsu. Fishing channel, be a fishing channel. If you're a hunting channel, be a hunting channel. If you're a cooking channel, be a cooking channel. If you're a kids building blocks channel, be a kids building blocks channel. Type channels seem to, it's not easy. General vlogging channel that everyone's just kind of like, we'll to the set this weekend and probably shoot our first podcast. Channel though is not that hard. You just start uploading. It's just consistency. Guilty of this. I am 100% guilty of this. A late upload or miss a day. That's what I'm really trying to make sure that I'm getting back on it and getting things moving and getting, content, just putting it out. Putting it out every day.
Time to make the donuts.
Some of you may be too young to get that joke. If you're not following us on Facebook, make sure you're following us on Facebook. Make sure you subscribe. Naming the podcast at the beginning of the week. So, if you have an idea of what I should name the podcast, let me know in the comments below. If you want to get a shout out, go to my Facebook page and leave a GIF in the most recent post.